Southern governor's ban on open grazing is declaration of war on herders. MIYETTI Allah. Such drama for no reason. Why are you making it? Why are you making it a big deal? It's really not. Again, it's a clash of mentality of how the South view it and how the North views it. But again, to me, you just take something and drag it to the extreme end. It just shows the level of privilege that you have, because throughout your time, you have never been challenged. You have never been as challenged on what you do and the fruitfulness of it. So now you're being challenged on what you're doing because there's actual criminalities and crimes being committed, and now you see this as war. Check your privilege. It really shows how privileged this group is. For you to go years unchecked, now you are, all of a sudden it is war. Well, an umbrella body of nomadic herdsmen in Nigeria, MIYETTI Allah, Kautal, has described the ban on open grazing in southern Nigeria by respective state governors as a declaration of war on herders. The group also described the ban as an empty policy. 17 southern governors had met in Asaba, Delta State last Tuesday, where they resolved to ban open grazing of cattle in the region, among other resolutions, blaming it for causing insecurity. Spokesman for the group, Salih Al-Hassan, however, told Punch on Monday, "We condemn it. It is totally unacceptable to us. You can't ban our businesses without providing ranches." You're a joke. Let them create ranches for us. We don't have the land. We are ready to ranch. We're ready to pay. Let them create the enabling environments for us. Well, if you're ready to pay, then I don't think there's an issue there. I think it's the entitlement of thinking, okay, fine, because with this Roga scheme, it was meant to be given to you for free. But if you're ready to pay and add to the state revenue, I mean, why not? But it is your business, your personal business, so you invest in it. Except the government is willing to give you subsidies, which conversation. But yeah, when asked whether MIYETTI Allah would dialogue with southern governors on the issue, Al-Hassan said their colleagues in the north will engage them since it is politics. He also says the group will take legal action against the southern governors if they stop the business of nomadic herders. If you stop our legitimate business, we will challenge you in the court of law. We also have cultural ways of addressing injustice. It's really not that deep. It's not that deep. And for you to lack such level of basic understanding is worrisome. It really is. Because it's like, how can you not understand when the proof is right in front of you to see that there is strong correlation with herdsmen and insecurity and attacks? Barging into people's lands, eating their crops or using their crops, rubbishing their crops, and then have the audacity to even molest and harass the owners of the land. Are you a joke? Exactly. It's the silence, because you can't justify such things. And again, as I said, check your privilege. Look at how privileged you are. We're literally challenging you. Not even challenging. There's been an order where we're banning it. Why? Because of the insecurity that it breeds. To a very large extent, it's not a cancel on herdsmen in general. Yes, you can't argue that, you know what, there can be some stereotypical things, but this is a totally legal issue to tackle insecurity in the South. So why you're taking it personally does not make sense, because open grazing respectfully does not align with the mentality of Southerners. To them, it doesn't make sense. Why should you open graze? There's civilization. Come on now. Except, again, it's like our society, especially in the South, is not built in a way where we have this very much communal, like we have the cities, we have the rural and urban areas, and in all that, you've seen pictures, there are cows crossing traffic lights in the country. That is absolutely ludicrous. It doesn't make, why should there be cows on the street? Come on now. Open grazing does not make sense. Open grazing does not work with the South. Why? First of all, because in terms of the land mass, we don't even have it. Open grazing does not work. It doesn't. Open grazing works when you go buy a huge piece of, like a massive piece of land, keep your cows there, and then they're stuck there. And it's big enough where it is nomadic for them to walk around, I mean, and, find food, whatever. But it's like, what? So again, it's like, okay, fine. It is disrespectful to say, okay, fine, this open grazing thing is very local, you know, it's very, again, they're nomadic people, which is, it's more of an indicator of the Fulani culture, to be very much honest. But it's like, okay, fine, we get it, you're nomadic, da, 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 da. But it doesn't work in the south, doesn't work here, does not work here. So it would be best for you to buy your own land. That's it. Buy your own land in the south. I mean, as I said, money is not the issue. Well, are you sure? And because it's a personal business, this MIYETTI ally, you're basically like a what? You're a trade union for, for herders. Someone says, since you interpreted the ban on open grazing as a declaration of war, we are ready any second, any day. But it's okay. Come on, we should try and escalate things as much as we can. As much as, okay, fine, we might get very pumped up and riled up about certain issues, but it's just like a war. Why? Who asked? Who asked? You know what I mean? So it's just like, let's not even get pride into this, into this conversation and be like, oh, we can give it to you. That is ghetto. We're not doing that. Someone says MIYETTI Allah, only foot soldier is Nigerian military, and foreign territories brothers invited them to Nigeria to help them fight. Right. The war is already on as we speak. Preach. Here it really depends. It hasn't reached your zone soon. The earliest we the youth join hands with ESN to deal with any idiots in our motherland and also defend our lives is the best for us. Well, in a way, you can't say that it started. Again, some things, the best way to hide things is in plain sight, and I don't think we're even seeing the fact that, or not seeing, but we're not taking the fact that our country is deteriorating at a very fast decaying rate, where we should be alarmed. But again, it's like maybe we just need some sort of provoking, because then we'll react to that. But yeah, this is our country, guys. It's going to get worse. It seems like it's going to get worse. Will 2023 even happen? What would it be like? What do you think about it in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.